Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a review of this tent I've been testing out for the last few months. It's the big Agnes Copper Spur HV UL2. I've been using it for the last few months now. I've had a chance to test it out maybe about a dozen times and it's working out really well for me, but I'm going to give you my full-blown opinion and what I think about this tent right after this. So before I jump into this video, I do want to give a huge shout out to motocampnerd.com. He sent this tent over to me so I could test it out. So he did sponsor this video. He's got a really awesome website. You guys should definitely go check it out. A lot of good ideas on there for Christmas gifts too. He's got just tons of good equipment on his website, and it's all already designated that it's good for motorcycle camping. If it's on there, you can be sure that it'll work well for moto camping. Anyways, let's jump into this tent. So this tent is coming in at $600 US. The packed weight is 3 pounds 8 ounces or 1.6 kilograms. Packed size is 7 inches by 13.5 inches or 18 by 34 centimeters. As far as head height inside the tent, it's coming in at 40 inches or 102 centimeters. And this is going to be a 3-season tent, and like I said earlier, it is designated for 2 persons, which is really 1 plus some gear. You could squeeze 2 people in there with a tiny bit of gear, but it's better for 1 person in my opinion. Speaking of my opinion, let's go ahead and jump into what I think about this tent. I'm going to break it down into 5 categories: packability, durability, ease of setup, livability, and overall value. As far as packability goes, this is definitely the strongest feature of this tent. It is super packable. The poles only measure about 12 inches, so it folds down really small. It fits super easy into your panniers or side cases. It's super packable. 3 pounds 8 ounces for a tent, it's not that much, especially considering it's a 2-person tent. So packability, I definitely give this a 5 out of 5. So as far as durability goes, like I said, I've only been using this tent for a few months now. I don't have long-term use with this tent just yet. It does feel a little bit sensitive, but I do think that it's going to be pretty durable considering the price and the quality of materials. I do have a friend that's been using this tent for the last few years, Cody, from 2 Wheels in a Tent, and he said his is holding up very well after extended use, like 100 moto camps. As far as ease of setup, this tent is super easy to set up by yourself. I like that it's color coded with the tip lock tent buckles, which makes setting up super easy and simple. It just pops right up on its own. It's really easy to set up. So for ease of setup, I'm going to say this is another 5 out of 5. I also like that it's freestanding, so I can move it around once I've set it up and get it exactly where I want it, which is really useful. As far as livability, there's plenty of space in here for me plus my gear, and it's very easy to get in and out of. There's a door on both sides, which is nice. The door opens up pretty wide, and it's pretty easy to get in and out of this tent. I like the headroom. I can sit up to get dressed in the morning. I can move around. I can hang out in there. If it did happen to rain on me, I would be able to hang out in the tent all day and be comfortable and have plenty of room to breathe and move around. So for livability, I'm going to give this tent another 5 out of 5. And overall value. This is a big one. This is really an important factor when you're considering a new tent. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 only because it's a super expensive tent and it's not ideal for budget conscious campers. It is, however, worth the money. I do think it's a highly valuable tent, especially considering the pack size, the livability, the durability of it, and all of the features on it. It's really an impressive tent. They've really packed a lot of features into this option. So I think overall value is a 4 out of 5, like I said. And like I said, you can get this tent over at motocampnerd.com. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below in the description box so you guys can find it real easy. So that is my medium term as opposed to long term review of the big Agnes Copper Spur HV UL2. I will do another review further down the line when I've had a chance to really put this tent through its paces. I actually haven't been in it in the rain yet, so I don't know how it's going to work for that. My friend Cody did say that his tent holds up really well in the rain. He doesn't get any moisture inside, and it's easy to get in and out of in the rain. So that's good to know. I will definitely keep you guys posted as I continue using this tent. If it does happen to rain one night when I'm out camping, I'll definitely let you guys know how it works out for me. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ride safe.